Hello, this is Broly SS Guide, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about how, oh, here we go again, as far as PS6 being the lead, and the way these thumbnails on YouTube is up there is like it's confirmed. You rarely see the question marks behind, like, is it the lead? I'm seeing the lead like it's just confirmed. Like, this is like the fifth, the sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth time I'm saying this. Like, either it's gonna either be the lead or it's not. I'm tired because like from what I've been seeing from my trusty source I've been watching on TV, I mean on YouTube is Morris Law. You know what I'm saying? Like far as watching his, videos, he my actual, my inside and like that far as in personal. I'm saying like far as was watching him like yo watch him. He made it seem like the PS5, PS6 gonna be coming out 2027, mid 2027. And from what his track record is with console drops and everything, certain dates for the console drops, he's on the money. So check this out. So he put out PS6 coming 2026. Is that be the lead? Oh my God! Everybody was going against this dude, pushing back. I don't think so. Yeah, probably 2029, 2030. It's like they didn't want to accept that it's coming 2027, right? So they will automatically deflect what he's saying like it's just not true. And I mean, everybody has the right to their own opinion about when it's coming out or not. But what I'm noticing is when it's somebody like him saying it was going to come out like an exact date, well, 2027, which is the year they love to hate because they got their little precious PS5 Pro. And see, the thing is, most people got pros don't want the PS6 to come out because they just bought that Pro. This is the thing. Nobody forced y'all to buy no PS5 Pro. If you can't afford a PS6 like the following year, or a year or two, a couple of days later, whatever. I mean, that's on you. That's on you. That's the choice that you made in your life to say, you know what? I know a PS6 is coming pretty soon, but I'm gonna give you a Pro because I gotta get a Pro right now. Okay. So what about the people that waited to say, you know what? I don't want a Pro. I want to go ahead and play on the PS6 when it come out, right? So you mean tell me they need to sit here and wait because PS5 Pro owners got a Pro recently, knowing that yeah, I think pretty soon Sony's gonna be sitting here and releasing the PS6. Matter of fact, when they had that meeting, what did they say? The PS6 will be out in a few years or a couple of years from now. And you'll be see more on the PS6 a couple of years from now. They sit there and told y'all that during that video. So why would you go there and keep buying? I'm gonna buy me a PS5 Pro because y'all get brainwashed by these YouTubers that want to sit there and send you a PS5 Pro every 5 seconds on a thumbnail every 5 seconds. PS5 Pro, PS5 Pro, and then look, don't get me wrong, these YouTubers got money. They can afford to get another system the following year. You know why? Because they got an audience. They use the audience to buy whatever they want, so they get it for free. They don't have to come out of their pocket. So they don't care. I mean, like they get, this is the thing. Look, someone will fight against it, but they know daggone well. So far, YouTubers, but they know daggone well they need to get that Pro, I mean that PS5. They go ahead and get the orders to get it for them. They get it for free, right? So they act like, well, I don't want a PS5 Pro right now because they already got a a PS6, right? They got a PS5 Pro. So they feel like they don't need a PS6 because they got a PS5 Pro, right? So check this out though. Now, they sit there saying the PS5 Pro, but sorry, the PS6 will cost a lot of money, right? But see, $600 to $700 and up. Don't get no PS6 gonna be that high. Now, if I'm not wrong, if I'm wrong, but if I'm wasn't the PS5 Pro 699, $700, 750? Wasn't that expensive as well? But yet y'all sit there and still bought it? Regardless of from what I was understanding is the PS6 will be a lot more powerful than the PS5 Pro, right? So wouldn't it make sense to get the PS5? I mean the PS6 then over the PS5 Pro? What's gonna be more powerful than the PS5 Pro? But this is the thing. This is my point. They wasn't sitting there pushing back against getting the PS5 Pro when it's expensive of $600 or $700 and up, right? I don't see YouTubers out here saying, "Don't buy PS5 Pro." That's my part. The ones that got it, they're sitting there still trying to sell it to their fans, their subscribers to buy a Pro. Even though it's expensive, even though it's $750, they still sit there and say, or get a Pro. You get a PS5 or get a Pro. If you know it's expensive, why even put Pro in the category of getting something out of a system? But yeah, you sitting there talking about a PS6 gonna be expensive, saying $600 to $700, and then look to make it look even worse, right? You got guys like Dreamcast got talking about something. It's gonna be $1,200. The same price they were saying about the Xbox game, the Xbox Magnus, right? That's how it all started out because the Magnus came out some about something. The Xbox Magnus gonna be $1,200. Now what happened was Dreamcast guys using that same numbers from the Xbox Magnus to the PS5 PS6. You know what I'm saying? So like, it seemed like they throw out the numbers like that when they see the system pretty much on its way out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like they see the system making a progress to coming out in 2027. When they see stuff like that, they do like a lot of fear mongering about the prices. Oh, the price is gonna be so high for it, guys, for the PS6 and the PS5 and the Magnus. But most about the PS6 and Magnus, you know that, right? Because like it's always about the PS6. Put the PS6 back. The Magnus is not that much of a pushback, but that Pro is. Anyway, no, sorry, but PS6 is not a Pro. But the PS6 is a big pushback. But the Magnus is a-okay. Everybody want to get that out, right? But PS6 is gonna be pushed back to 2030, whatever. Anyway, look. So where's the same energy for the PS5 Pro to be pushed back and don't buy it and it's too much money? And if he support this PS5 Pro being this expensive, then you're gonna be supporting the PS6 to be even more expensive. But see, they don't think that way. You notice that? If you look, it's like to me, it's like this. If you want to support a console, period, of a price that high, you're letting Sony know that it's okay for the next generation of console to be even higher. The next console should be even higher because you're giving them approval that hey, we will buy this in large mass of groups of people to buy this. We're happy Sony is spending more money. That's why they get no pro, bruh. I don't want to send on Sony on message of I'm willing to pay extra money, more money on a console. No, you know what I'm saying? Like that's ridiculous, especially for a mid-gen refresh. Out of all the consoles you want to sell, I mean, buy for a mid-gen refresh, nah, I'm good. But look, I know it man, on top of that, I spent that kind of money anyway trying to get my PS5, period, because I couldn't get it from the actual store. I got mine from another source, right? So I spent that kind of money already. I'm not trying to spend that same kind of money again for the same generation console I already got, which is just a upgrade, a little bit of an upgrade of a PS5 Pro. No, I'm not spending no $875 again. I spent $875 for my console, my OG PS5, because I could not find anything in the store. And the rest of the PS5 was like $1,000 and up for a PS5. And I was not gonna pay no $1,000 for no console. I paid $875 as high as I was gonna go. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying no $900. I was close to it, but I ain't paying no 1,000 for it. I might get close to nine, but ain't be no 1,000, nigga. I ain't going that far with no console. But like anyway, I already paid it already for my PS5, so I'm not willing to go and pay another 875 or 8,750 again for a mid-gen refresh, or use that same money for an actual brand new console for a next generation console that's coming out in 2027. See, to me, this is a problem because what's going on is see Sony need to stop doing mid-gen refreshes because all they're doing is they're making the players not want the next gen console. Besides the games, because games for me, like I said, was good. It's okay. I mean, I could see a whole lot more coming along, but like I got my main games I wanted to play. That's fine with me. Now, like I was saying, it's like the problem is when Sony puts out a mid-gen refresh like this, you're gonna make players not want to buy your next gen console, which is gonna be your bigger title, your bigger okay, like your main console that sells to the majority of people. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not because and then you got I don't know players that's just get this now coming to PS5 or for some reason they're coming so late like this. I guess because of the price of $500, you know. I think YouTubers saying that after the showcase that the PS5 Pro is gonna be selling a whole lot more now, and it's gonna be selling like hotcakes after the showcase. Now, how is the PS5 Pro gonna be selling like hotcakes after the showcase when you got players complaining about the PS6 price might be the same price as the PS5 Pro? Keep in mind the PS6 will be a whole new generation console, but you got players complaining about buying a PS5 Pro. No, not just that, but a OG PS5, right? But yeah, PS5 Pros will be selling off the shelf because of GTA 6 and also because of, you know what I'm saying, the PlayStation State of Play was pretty much third party games. Keep it a buck. Third party games. Only good game I liked out that showcase was just God of War 3. That was about it. I'm sorry. God of War 3. They didn't show that many first party games. And probably Kina too. Probably about two games. John Wick, not a fan of. The rest of the games, probably like that chicken game was pretty cool too, you know. But anyway, long story short, guys, like the main point is this: keep the same energy for the. Oh no. Back to what I was saying about the leaks, right? Now, how I was saying that when it comes to Moore's law and how he put out his leaks about the PS6 actually coming in 2027. Everybody wants to deny it. They want to block out their head. They don't want to cover that story. If they do cover that story, they always gonna put their 2 cents in on it. It ain't happening. Nah. I'm not seeing it happen, right? But when it comes to their another a leak that's saying like, hey, it's gonna be delayed and blah 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 blah, it's confirmed. They brag about it. They prey on it, and it's like, really, really, it's confirmed. Like they're celebrating this shit like it's it's already a done deal. And these leaks they're going by, it's just so godly that it's confirmed. Like, it's like you know, it's set in stone that the leaks that they got from these other people is just set in stone. Like it's no turning back. It is what it is. It's confirmed. It's stamped and printed. You know what I'm saying? It's stamped out, you know? It's finalized. It's finito. So it's like, wow. So it's funny how they'll pick over the. What they want to do is they want to find a leaker that's like it fits their narrative of saying it's gonna be delayed. It's gonna be absolutely. It's gonna be pushed back. It's blah blah blah. Right? They don't want about Moore's law shit though. Always the least that the points out that it can't be delayed. And I noticed that. You know what? And it's cool, do you and everything. But for me, I want my PS6. And if I don't get it in 2027, I hope you gotta get it in 2028. I don't want to be pushed back no 29, 2030. And that's what they push it for. Make it 2029. Push it 2030. That's like, what? It's like, why would I want to wait that long? This is 6 years right now. Talking about the PS5 need to cook? No. And I hate when they lie like that. The PS5 needs to be cooking. All they care about is the PS5 Pro, guys. Don't let them fool you with that PS5 crap. They don't even play the PS5. They don't. They don't play the PS5. They don't have no gameplay of PS5. All they talk about is PS5 Pro. And all they care about is PS5 Pro. They don't give a fuck about that PS5, bro. I'm telling you, they don't. They don't care about the PS5. But the PS5 is really getting outdated right now. It really is, in my opinion, getting outdated. And you're gonna see more and more games get blown away on the PS5 Pro over that PS5 because what's gonna happen is they're gonna start making the PS5 look obsolete. Like, look, everything's gonna run better looking on the PS5 Pro. That's how they're gonna make it look. I ain't gonna, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. To be honest with you, the people, the PS5 is a great console. It really is, and I feel like it could do more than what it can do. But this is the problem. It's the PS5 Pro. Now, when you got a PS5 Pro, which was more money, they're gonna make everything look way better than on the PS5. That's their goal. Remember that when Mark Sony came out with a PS5 Pro showcase, and they showed The Last of Us, and they showed on a PS5 versus the PS5 Pro, and listen to how he said it, like it looks all blurry and out of focus on the base PS5. It looks terrible on the PS. He said that himself in the showcase. That's how bad they want to sell the PS5 Pro. So look, You're gonna be seeing more of that because they want to make sure that this version doesn't look as good compared to the PS5 Pro. So if you notice it, I've been saying this for the longest time. They've been watering down the OG PS5 to make the PS5 Pro shine, basically. Look at what they got to do to stay for it to work. They got to go for almost a whole year for some kind of patch to make the PS5 Pro with a little better than the PS5. Look what they got to do for that extra work all the time. Remember how the Xbox One was talking about some? They needed a Pro patch. When else they needed the tool. They needed to get the tools for everything to work. That's what the PS5 Pro just did with Mercerny. They needed the tools. Same thing. It's the same thing, bruh. Think about it. Now they are going. Basically, this is my thing. What I don't like about the PS5 Pro and people that's behind it, they are going out their way to push the PS5 Pro to look better and run better than any other console, right? But yet, this console here is going to fail and be obsolete. I'm trying to tell you guys that because when's the last time you see them do anything for this PS5? As far as OG PS5, as far as not just the hardware, but yeah, the hardware like graphics and boosting great games. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. On Xbox side, I give them credit. They got games enhanced for the Xbox Series S and S. I think because when they said the game over here, the PS5, which is Senua Saga 2, Hellblade 2, whatever. We get the game, it says enhanced edition. Sony knows to do that with our PS5. Are we get a standard or we get a remaster or a remake? We do not get a game off the rip saying enhanced edition. We never get nothing like that unless it's a remaster or remake. We never get that from PlayStation. And that's a brand new game. That Hellblade 2. You know what I'm saying? Like the visuals and everything look really good on the PS5. But yet, when it comes to Xbox, it's I'm sorry, when it comes to PlayStation, it says PS5 Pro, PS5 Pro, PS5 Pro. PlayStation 5 doesn't get any kind of boost in anything from Sony as far as the OG PS5. Nothing. It doesn't even get face plates anymore. What's the last time you seen them drop a plate plate off of OG PS5? Think about that. I mean, I know we can go buy skins from Amazon, but I'm saying like, far as them putting in work for our console to get our money, what have you seen them guys do for our console? For me, I haven't seen anything besides a new controller that can go to any console. But as far as a faceplate to go to your old console, which is your style of a model of a console, which is the OG, triple OG, OG base. Sorry, not say base. King PS5. Hey, you don't see nothing. Not a damn thing. And it's like, so for me, it's that alone, and plus, like, it's console. It just feels like it's being smothered by the PS5 Pro. I'm sorry to say it. It ain't by Sony. It's by the YouTubers. Sony, they did a great job marketing PS5, OG Triple OP PS5, right? When it comes to these YouTubers, though, all they talk about is Pro, and it's just getting to the point of, like, it's just annoying as fuck. It is. It's just so annoying. They don't talk about number size of Pro. Pro. Fuck that Pro. I want me a PS6. I want the Pro to just die. Like the PS4 Pro died. I want the PS5 Pro to die. And you know what? And that's a problem. Because they know that when that PS6 come out, that Pro is a wrap. They can no longer call it the strongest console in the world. They no longer say that. It'd be the PS6. It's what it is, though. They're so wrapped around that damn PS5 Pro that they can't let it go. I seen one guy say, Pro is all we need. All we need is the Pro forever. I'm like, what the what? It's like the Pro got the ass brainwashed or some, huh? They got people thinking like, for some reason, people think that this is the highest tier in graphics that we can get for a PS from consoles. Period. Regardless of what console we want, like it's the high. No, it's not the highest graphics. Because I'm sure get games on PC look 10 times better on the PC than it does on PS5 or on the console, right? So that means that the consoles is going to have to push the graphics that hard to look just against a PC. better than the PS5 Pro anyway. Like 1,000 times better than PS5 Pro up to PC levels. You know, so like that's how I look at it. I don't look at it like people just so stuck on the Pro. Like they feel like the Pro is like the best of the best that they can get out of a console and graphics and power and whatever it may be. But in my opinion, nah, I think the PS6 is gonna dog walk it. Oh, before I let y'all go, just another thing too. Now these people got a vision. They got this kind of plan to keep pushing all these PS6 delays videos, right? Now it's funny how they pushing all these delay videos, delay the PS6, delay the PS6. Sony don't care about that. It's like how they don't care about us not wanting games going to PC. And yet them games still going to PC. They still going to PC. Another thing too, Sony does what happened with Sony? They still done live service games. And we sat there and told them we don't want live service games. And you know what? Sony say we will continue to put on live service game because we want to. Even if we fail, and look, even if we fail, it'll be a small failure, but we're going to keep trying till we get where we need to get to. They don't care about what you think. You put 1,000 videos about something. We don't want no PS6. So I'm gonna be like, you know what? Nah, you won't want that PS6. You don't want that PS6. They gonna put out that video like they did with the PS3 era. Do you want it? Do you need it? Can you hear it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Please come inside. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, they gonna sell that PS6. You know, all these people talking about, oh, we don't need no PS6. Until they see that bad boy, they went, oh my God. And they see those graphics on the PS. Oh my God. The lineup is what? Venom, X-Men, uh the new God of War trilogy. Cause y'all know that trilogy ain't gonna be a PS6 game, right? Cause they haven't started that John yet. The new Horizon Forbidden West. I hope the guy we actually get some I'm not third party, like actual PS3 games. Like I said before, Heavenly Sword. Oh my God, I missed the game so much. I'm so sick of Aloy. I'm sick of Aloy. I want Heavenly Sword. I would gladly push away Aloy for a while, which is Horizon Forbidden West, for a good year or two, or maybe longer than that, and just stay on some Heavenly Sword. Give us some new stories for that game. Give us a new female character besides Aloy, besides just having Ellie from The Last of Us. Give us an actual feminine looking female that's pretty. I ain't gonna lie, I think she's very pretty. Instead of these dude looking characters or characters that kind of like Aloy, to me, she's not ugly, but she's just dull. I mean, dull, boring. Ellie is just too manly. You know, like I don't know, like she's alright, but she's eh. But no, Nariko, she was a great character in my opinion, man. Like she had a lot of feeling, emotions. Ellie does too, but it's just Ellie. You've seen her like two games already. I want to know again what Heavenly Sword, Naruto, and their sister, and how they go through things together and like through journeys, and the, it was just a great game, guy. I didn't finish it yet because, like I said, with my last video, the controls a little messed up, whatever. But anyway, that's a long story. I'm off track a little bit again, but the thing is, like, I just want the PS6 because I know that a lot of these games that we want right now, and I'm not gonna say those games are coming, but I'm saying like a lot of games that we were are expecting to come from Sony aren't coming to a PS6 anyway. So every time you keep on saying push back the PS6, you know what you're really saying too? Push back our new IPs, push back our push back our major first party IPs. Because you know why? Those IPs are tied to PS6. Y'all do know that, right? So yeah, you want to push games back to 2029, 2030, 2030? Then Wait till 2029 and 2030 to get a brand new game from Sony first party IP. Because they already said it takes 6, 7 years to make a game anyway. Right or wrong. And we're in 2026 now. So you won't probably get a new game until 2030 at best. Or you might get one in 2027. Who knows how long these developers have been working on these new games? Might get one in 2027. And at the same time, the PS6 come out. PS6 exclusive. Or PS6 cross gen with PS5. I don't care about that. That's another thing too before I go. I am so sick of people talking about something. I don't want no cross gen games. I don't care about cross gen games. You know what I'd rather see? A cross gen game to a PS4 and a PS5 or a PS3 to a PS4 than to see a, a, a game being ported from PlayStation to PC. Which one is more uh which one is worse? To me, it's a PC port going to going to PC from PlayStation, other than seeing a cross gen console game from like PS4 to PS5. I take the end of the day instead of saying this exclusive going to PC. How about that? But they don't think that way. All they think about is it's gonna be cross gen, nigga. It's gonna be PC ported gen, nigga. It's gonna be PC port. Another thing is this. I don't see PC players sitting there talking about, well, I got a 5090, he got a 5060, so he gonna ruin my game experience because he got a 5060 or a 5040. That's gonna ruin my gaming experience because he got a lower end spec computer than I got. No, I don't see that happening. But when it comes to PS4, oh, the PS4 is gonna ruin the experience of PS5. No, man. It's up to the developers and how they want to make these games look even better on the PS5 or a little bit less work and looking better on the PS4. And we've seen it already with Horizon Forbidden West. It looks way better on the PS5 than PS4. All right? That's how I look at it. And I was like, people are just so, I don't know, man, like just, I don't know, bro. But anyway, that's my opinion. And yeah, I'm ready for the PS6, 2027, or mid 2020, early 2028. Fuck that. Early 2028. Mid 2027, early 2028. I'll take either or. I don't care. I'm ready for 2027 to be here for my PS6. And you know what? If I don't get a day one, all I know, look, this I know it's out there in the wild to get one sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know how it is when it comes to a new console, it's sold out very quickly through bots and all that kind of crap. And but I will still get one eventually because I want that thing that bad. The PS6. Pause. The PS6. But yeah. I'm ready for the PS6, guys. Hope you guys are too. The ones that's actually held back from getting the PS5 Pro and wanted to see a true next gen console after the PS6 instead of getting the mid gen refresh. I want you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I want my next gen console. I still have to wait for a new console for 7 to 8 years because PS5 Pro only got theirs a year or two ago. Whose problem? Whose fault is that? You know what I'm saying? Let's say, look, before I go, let's say like, okay, if somebody buy PS5 right now, right? And they waited on a PS5 Pro. Now, that's really their fault for the PS5 Pro because they could have bought the PS5 and been fine with that. But see, it was their choice to wait on that PS5 Pro. Like right now, if we have this is my point. It was their choice to wait on that PS5 Pro. Like how was our choice to wait on that PS6? So they skipped the PS5 for the PS5 Pro, right? But for the PS5 owners that bought the PS5, didn't want to wait, that didn't want to buy the Pro, waited for the PS6. So they skipped the PS5 Pro for the PS6. That's how it works for a lot of people. But so since we didn't, so the OG players that didn't buy the PS5 Pro gotta suffer because your PS5 Pro is available for you guys right now, but the PS6 is on track to come out. But no, No, it can't come out because we bought the PS5 Pro. I've been hearing more about that more than I've been hearing about RAM shortages and blah blah blah. This was the PS5 Pro. That's the main thing I was hearing. But now the RAM shortages pretty much it's a cop out. It's a scapegoat for them to say, oh yeah, plus the RAM shortages, it's gonna be sky high for the system. This and that. Sky high for the system. Nigga, y'all paid $800 for that PS5 Pro. Y'all can't talk about no sky high for a system. Y'all pay that much money for a PS5 Pro, right? Now you know what? So when that price range came around for $800 and up, or $700 up to $800, then they started jumping to 1,200. It might be a 1,200 for a PS6 because they don't want to keep saying that price range is $700 $800 because it's a pros price range, and they look like hypocrites. Exactly, they will look like hypocrites about saying that it's gonna be the same price as a pro, but yet y'all sit there and bought a pro, and y'all want to sit there and tell everybody in your chat to buy a pro. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, nigga. You want to talk about somebody making some sense? You should have told us sort of the same thing. To keep the pro from not coming out. We don't need a pro. We give with our PS5. But I ain't heard not one person say that. Nah. Where's the same energy for the PS5 Pro not to come out? Not to making songs. Oh, we don't need no PS5 Pro. There ain't been no song about that shit. Nah, but PS6 though. No, delay it, delay it. The Pro got to shine. What happened to the OG PS5? You know what I'm saying? Like, where was the sign up for that for the PS5 system? OG PS5 system. Where was the no? Don't put a PS5 Pro. The OG PS5 need to shine, right? Where's the energy for that shit for the PS5? The OG PS5. I had not one person sit there and say delay the PS5 Pro because the PS5 need to shine. Remember though, right? Everybody said the PS5 is well is cooking and it's doing well and we got blah 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 all this positive stuff now because why? The PS6 about to come out. Now listen now, this is about the OG PS5 though. OG PS5 is doing just fine, guys. It's doing well. We don't need nothing besides the PS5. Look, in the PS5 Pro, but the PS5 is doing what? No, nigga. It's all about the PS5 Pro. All it is, I want the PS5 Pro to shine. I heard so many times people say the PS5 Pro got to shine. So basically, in my opinion, real talk, OG PS5 is dead right now. When it comes to these YouTubers out here, the OG PS5 is dead, y'all. Look at the thumbnails. Look at all they talk about is the OG PS5, PS5 Pro, and the Pro update. It's all they talk about, bro. It's all they talk about. PS5 Pro update, PS5 Pro this, PS5 Pro that. You don't hear shit about no OG PS5 unless it's in an article. But you know what they do? Even in the article, if the article does not mention PS5 Pro, they will mention PS5. Oh yeah, it's gonna be on the PS5 Pro too. The PS5 Pro too. Yes, it's PS5 Pro. They cannot leave the Pro out of any kind of conversation. They can't. Everything revolves around the PS5 Pro. If they don't see article saying the word PS5 Pro, they add in the words into it. And plus PS5 Pro, PS5 Pro. It's like the PS5 itself has no kind of shine on its own. Look at the GTA 6 trailer. Everybody swear to God they thought it was a PS5 Pro gameplay. And you know that? You notice that? Oh, it looks amazing. People thought it ran on a PSC, off a PC. It looked like it off a OG PS5. You know what? To this very day, people sit there and say, "Oh, Rockstar claims it ran on on a vanilla PS5, but as far as the PC were proud, it has the OG PS5, bruh, gets no credibility. If it looks that good, right? You know what they say? Well, if that's a PS5, imagine how it looks on a Pro. It doesn't get no kind of like, hey, you know what? That looks great on a on an OG PS5. I don't like to say the word base on OG PS5. That looks amazing on the OG PS. No, no credit. You know why? The OG PS5's credit and all its glory gets washed away because of PS5 Pro. It does. It really does. It gets drained. It gets sucked out. All of the hype of OG PS5 gets sucked out from the Pro talk. It still look better on the Pro. It still look amazing on the Pro. The best RAM places on the Pro. It's like, what's the point of buying a PS5? What's the point of saying anything about PS5? All y'all talk about is PS5 Pro. It's like they just try to brainwash niggas, bruh. I want my PS6 just to say, fuck the Pro. Dead ass. Fuck the Pro. And I can go buy one. It's like, I hate to spend money on that damn thing because I know that pretty soon I'll be having a PS6. And I'm going to sit here with like, why buy a PS5 Pro for? Why? And you're going to see the PS6 running games way better than the PS5 Pro. Way better than the PS5 Pro. You know how to try to scare people? But the PS6, it might not look good as the PS5 Pro. It might be a little bit better than the PS5 Pro. What? Nigga, my PS5 look miles better than my PS4. Miles better than that PS4 gameplay on a lot of games. Your PS5 Pro a little better than my PS5. Y'all need Pro patches all of that on time. Pro patch this, Pro patch that. So we can run a little better than the OG PS5. Get out of here with that, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The OG PS5 ran better than most games than the Series X. I'm saying the Series X. It looked better than the Series X. OG PS5, bro. It's king, nigga. Staying king. But yet, I feel as though with Sony's, I've been hearing about the PS6. I'm ready for my PS6, bro. Right now, the OG PS5 holds the crown for being the king. Even when a little pro patch come out, I still be holding the king because, like, you know what? I give it a PS6, PS5 because, like this, OG PS5 ain't got nothing being done to it. And nothing being done with this OG PS5. Sony put all their love and effort to this PS5 Pro. Man, y'all niggas happy for that $800 enough for that thing. You feel me? They ain't doing nothing for their OG PS5. The OG PS5 is doing its own work without no tools, without no patches or enhancements on its own. And I give respect much to the OG PS5 than that Pro any day, bruh. Any day. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a cheaper console. It's cheaper console doing a lot more than that PS5 Pro is. Without no pro patches, updates, PSSBR and all that shit. PSSR and all that crap. And come on, man. Yeah. So, in my opinion, this joint is king. OG PS5 is king, but at the same time, it's being outshadowed by YouTubers, this pro player, pro owners that's just glazed pros, bro. Man, it's the truth. It's being glazed out by PS Pro owners because they want to. It's almost as if like they work for Sony. Like every time they say we're a pro, they get a sub for somebody, they get commission. That's how it feels, bro. Pro. It's like, do y'all got like a appointment with Sony or something? You got like a little Sony, name pad badge to sell work for Sony? Like, it's like they're trying to sell y'all pros and me a pro on a daily basis. Get a pro? Oh man. Get a pro anywhere, guys. Get a pro. Like, what the fuck? And you know what? Look, I got a PS5, I got a PS Portal. And I'm like this. I like my PS5 a lot, but hey, if you can't afford it, get a PS Portal. If you want to play GTA 6, get a PS Portal. $200. But they don't mention that. They'll mention that. You know what? They got to the point with some of these YouTubers, they'll mention a Series X over a PS5. There'll be like a Series X and a PS5 Pro. Are you serious, nigga? When the OG PS5 ran traction on that the Series X. It ran traction on that Series X. He's talking about something. I get a Series X, guys. It's more powerful. Really? Well, has it shown for more powerful in those digital funny videos? The PS5 smoking it. IGN even made a video saying, like, hey, the OG PS5 won the console war. No pro needed, nigga. No pro needed. That PS5 been up for 6 years. And it's been whooping that Series X ass without a pro patch or a pro period. You know what I mean? So, like, I get the OG PS5 mad props. But now I think it's just time for a PS6. And anyway, it's end of my little rant right here about the PS6 and the OG PS5, triple OG, King PS5. Pair that PS5 proud. Bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But anyway, I hope the guy that PS6 is still on track for 27. Get to see some God of War trilogy on that PS6 in 2027 or early 2028. Who knows? Or it might be that 2028. Even in that time period, I'm still happy because like it's still right around the corner, baby. Right around the corner. Yes. 2027 or early, not mid, not late, but early 2027. Mid or early, one of the two. 2027, 2028. I gotta see it. The PS6 destroy the PS5 Pro. Let's go, baby. I'm out, bro. This is Bro. This is God. One love. Take it easy. God bless. Peace.